If you're a pedestrian hit by a car, it can be devastating on so many levels, and not just for you, but for those closest to you. So I'm going to highlight what you need to do if you're in a pedestrian accident and the substantial amount of compensation that you may be able to claim. You may think that being involved in a pedestrian accident is rare and could never happen to you, but over 1,500 people are hit by a car every year in New South Wales. That's more than 4 people every day. Before we look at what you could claim, it's important to clarify exactly what type of pedestrian accidents are covered. The New South Wales CTP scheme covers all pedestrian accidents involving motor vehicles, including pedestrians hit by a car, truck, bus, taxi or motorcycle. With most pedestrian accidents, it's the driver who's at fault. There are, however, some situations where the pedestrian may be considered either totally or partly to blame. Some of the most common examples are when a pedestrian breaks the law by crossing illegally, a pedestrian uses their phone and unexpectedly steps in front of a car, and a pedestrian is intoxicated and crosses the road carelessly. When lodging a pedestrian accident claim, the insurer is going to classify you as having either a minor or non-minor injury. A minor injury includes soft tissue injuries, whiplash or bruising, whereas non-minor injuries are more severe, such as broken bones and injuries that require surgery or serious psychological conditions including PTSD. If your injury is classified as minor, you'll be entitled to statutory benefits including weekly payments and medical expenses for up to 6 months. If your injury is classified as non-minor, you can make a damages claim for a lump sum payout. And even after you get the payout, you'll still be entitled to medical expenses and domestic assistance for life. Over the years, law partners have represented many pedestrians with their claims. One that always sticks in my mind was a young lady who was hit on a crossing on her morning walk with her kids. Fortunately, her kids were fine, but she had numerous broken bones requiring surgery and could no longer work. We were able to lodge a claim that covered her medical expenses and assistance around the house for life. In addition to that, we also obtained a lump sum payout for her that covered all her future loss of earnings and her pain and suffering that amounted to over $600,000, which helped her get her life back on track. Hopefully, this has been helpful to you. But if you're still unsure about pedestrian accident compensation or need help with your claim, call Law Partners and have a confidential conversation with one of our specialist car accident lawyers today.